Now I told y'all about a week ago about these damn Venezuelans in Aurora, Denver, or Aurora, Colorado. And I had said back then, I was like, yeah, bro. You know, all these people who like, yeah, I want to let them in. I'm a sanctuary city, sanctuary city. It was going to end bad for you. And back then, you know, they were just talking about how the building owner was a slumlord, and they were blaming it on the building owner. And the building owner was like, nah, I ain't no slumlord, homie. Y'all got a whole gang up in there. And I ain't put my money in that building while y'all got a whole gang in there. And we call the police, and the police don't want to do nothing about the gang. Yes, sir. He said it. Go back, look at the video. Matter of fact, I'm going to link the video. Now it done came out a whole lot more. Whole lot more of it done came out. And this is what I need you to understand. And this is what I want all the colored people of color in America to understand. I don't care what color you is. Everybody got a color. Y'all need to understand something. See, those of y'all who in like the worst neighborhoods, those of y'all struggling, y'all about to be the prey for these predators. I said in my last video that they're predators because they won't call them migrants. No, they're illegal aliens. They're predators. And I said the last video, predators like in a movie. They're these. You are going to be the food. Because fortunately and unfortunately, you come from an environment where the level of violence that they see and that they perpetrate, you ain't ready for. You ain't ready for it. I'm talking about some of the hoods is ready. But I don't even think some of those hoods is not. I don't even think all of them ready for it. Now they'll get ready. I believe they will, but you see everybody else? You see the little liberal lady who gentrified? Remember, you was like, I love gentrification. I'm going to move into this neighborhood. And you move right around the corner from the hood. Yeah, and you know how gentrification works. It's like you got one block that's good and then 15 badass blocks. Well, you know, they convinced you that it was a good thing to go into the hood and buy it up and we going to make it better. Boy, they played the hell out of you. So now you done ran up in there. Ran up in the hood. This is gentrification thing. We going to help the people. And then they did it to you. Right on top of your neck. They said, oh, we're a sanctuary city. And they brought this thing right here in there. And you like, I'm scared to go check my mailbox. I bet you is. But you still ain't put it two and two together that they did it to you. The same people you voting for did this to you intentionally.
So there are several.
Pause before they play this. Let me say this. Them Venezuelans, they ain't finna go out into the country with none of this foolishness. They ain't going out there with the people who got the pew-pews, pop-outs, and bang-bangs. They're not going there. They're not going to places where grandma will sit on the front porch with a shotgun and the Bible. Nope, they're not going there. Remember Barack Obama said that, you know, Christians cling to their Bibles and their guns. Seems like you need that Bible and that gun right now, huh? I got my Bible right there. I got a couple other things in here too. That's all I'm saying to you, man. Them people played you.
Buildings actually under the same ownership, out-of-state ownership, that have fallen to these Venezuelan gangs. I'm trying to walk it back and do the investigation as to how there's a concentration of Venezuelans in these three buildings. Somebody put them there, and somebody funded it. Whether it's federal government or not, we're trying to find out who. These gangs apparently are attracted to where there's a concentration of Venezuelan migrants, and so they've in fact have kind of pushed out the property management through intimidation and then collected the rents. We have now.
Man, you trying to tell me these boys done bullied these people and collected the rents that's supposed to go to the property owners? Oh, bruh, hold on. I'm gonna keep it real with you. If I own an apartment complex and y'all done moved in my apartment complex, and I understand you gang. I'm with you. You gang. And y'all collected my rents, my debt, and affected my ability to service the debt. Yeah. We're going to drop the bag. We're going to have to drop the bag.
Or have had, it is ongoing operations with.
Look at the people moving out. I wonder if they're moving out of that apartment complex. They probably got people having to move out the whole entire neighborhood, man. Because they done turned this place into the Carter. This is the Carter.
A task force of local law enforcement, state law enforcement partners, and federal law enforcement partners to root them out, and arrests have been made, but these operations are still ongoing.
With the arrests that have been made, are these confirmed gang-affiliated members?
You know, this is an organized criminal effort. Whether it's Trende, Aragua, that remains to be seen. But it really doesn't matter. I mean, if they're Venezuelan migrants and they're conducting.
Nah, bro, they shouldn't be here in the first place, dog. This conversation don't happen if you do what you're supposed to do. You don't have this kind of problem. This is what I don't like about this. Everybody want to talk about it after the fact. Oh, we got this. We told you so. So, bro, if you just handle your business, you don't have this. Now, here's the craziest thing. And I promise you this. If them people came out them doors with choppers and started dumping on all the migrants. First of all, they're not migrants. Dumping on all the predators. I'm going to stop saying that. Predator. If the people came out the doors and started dumping on all them predators. Yap, chopper style, chopper style. Oh, yeah. It'll be perfect. But guess what would happen? The police would be sent to arrest you.
Crime in an organized
Understood.
manner, there were problems.
So you're able to confirm that this Venezuelan gang has indeed taken over at least some of the buildings. You're saying at least 2 of the 3. And what I just heard from you is you don't know how they ended up there. And y'all
don't know how the hell they got there. They came across the damn border illegally. That's how they got there. I like how they trying to make it to where it's like, oh, how did they get in the building? That shit don't matter. What matters is how they got into the country.
You even made a suggestion that they could have been sent there by federal officials. I heard you suggest. I mean, do you have any reason to believe that to be the case?
So here's the problem. I think we're a victim of a failed policy at the southern border because.
Thank you. That's the first thing you should have said, homie. That's the first thing you should have said. Loosen up your tie, take the top button off your shirt, sit back and let's get at it.
What you have, Venezuela does not according to my law enforcement, Venezuela does not cooperate with the United States in sharing criminal histories.
No, that's the problem. I don't give a damn where you come from. You don't belong here. Don't give me no history. You can be from Venezuela. You can be from Brazil. You can be from Mexico. You can be from Peru. That don't matter. I don't need your history because you ain't bringing your behind in here. I don't need no history on you. You ain't getting here. The conversation is so far shifted from where it should be. It's ridiculous.
You've had a third of the country leave. You've had these massive waves of migrants coming across the border that many of them crossed the border illegally, were arrested, asked for political asylum, were not adequately vetted, were released into the country. The city of Aurora, we did everything we could to quite frankly keep them out of the city because.
No, you didn't. I'm gonna tell you why you didn't do everything you should have did. Y'all knew that they was in that apartment because y'all saw the spike in crime. What you should have did was you should have went over there and went bully style. You should have went SWAT team bully style. I know you got a SWAT team. You should have went swatted them. And if they laid on the ground bleeding, they laid on the ground bleeding. You should have sent them a message. But no, that ain't what you did. We did everything that we could do because we didn't want to. No, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Should have swatted them. Point blank, period. That's what you got a SWAT team for.
It's not our problem. This is a federal problem. This is a problem borne by the federal.
Oh, it's not your problem. It's not your problem.
Government. But what I think, what we're trying to find out, and what I believe occurred, was that federal agencies worked with some of our local nonprofits and put them there. Now, most of these people are very good.
See, I hate when they preface it like that. Most of these people are very good. None of them very fucking good, bro, because they all criminals. What is the definition of good? Yeah. Watch this. I go to the store every day and I steal a box of potato chips from the grocery store every day. Am I a good person? Never once do I try and pay for a box of potato chips. Am I stealing? Am I hurting the bottom line of that store owner? Most of these people ain't none of them good, because all of them did it the wrong way. I mean, people trying to be so nice. Just tell the truth. I wish I could interview this dude. Hey, bro, define what good is for a person who came here illegally and broke the law. How did they get the label of being good? Is it because they don't? Is it because they steal and they don't murder? Is it because, they get free government benefits and they weigh us down as a nation, but at the same time they're not a rapist? Is it because they drive an Amazon truck and they got a job, but they roll over an old lady with a stroller? How do you define what is good when the initial act of coming here is criminal?
People. But there's a criminal element that, from what I understand, what law enforcement is briefing me, that often follows them, intends to.
I'm done. I don't want to listen to more of this. I'm done. They're about to make me start cursing. And I told Jesus I wouldn't be cursing like that. I'm done. Y'all can go watch this yourself. It's on Fox News about Aurora, Colorado.